thank you to DSM Magazine and One Iowa and the good people of Ames United Church of Christ for this recognition. It's a recognition I never could have imagined, as I've spent the bulk of my public career downplaying my queerness. Don't get me wrong, I've always been plenty gay in every setting, but I focused on how my whiteness and the educational and economic advantages I was given by my family of origin could allow me to address poverty and white supremacy, and to stay employed in one of the most conservative businesses there is, American Christianity. And while my whiteness and the other unearned advantages have long protected me from some of the worst queer phobia, I mean, my life expectancy is so much longer than that of a trans woman of color, I don't think I really appreciated until these last few years the power of being a non-feminine dyke in clerical garb in the pulpit of this most conservative of institutions. But it isn't my power, it's God's power, and it is each of ours. My tradition teaches that God has tattooed love onto every one of our hearts. Every one of our hearts has been held and marked by a promise of divine love and presence. A divine love that renounces all efforts to deny our truth, and a holy presence that rebukes the places of silence and violence that this trans and homophobic world would send us to. You are sacred, my fellow queers, and you are adored. And if we can own that, if we can own the power all beating hearts have been granted, then we have the power too to ensure that all of humanity is acknowledged as sacred and protected as adored. For there is no one the world needs more now than a pack of queers, a gaggle of queers, that because we have known together the brutality of queer phobia, we have worked out, or we had better be working this out right now, our own racism, sexism, ableism, ageism, and xenophobia, all the ways we find to hate each other. Let none of us ever downplay who or how we are. That's a denial of our God-given inborn power. Let us instead tattoo onto the hearts of this very nation a promise to make all Black lives matter, all hungry children full, and all unhoused people sheltered. And let all the gays and all of our allies, advocates, and accomplices say Amin, Ashe, and Amen. Thank you, everyone.